Learn how to get level 6 lickety split with the jungle path cheat sheet below. Go ahead. Go ahead, buy it, Bob. Go ahead. Welcome back to the jungle. Going to be playing Nocturne versus Hecarim. I can tell you without a doubt, too, lethal tempo sucks on Nocturne. The old lethal tempo, very nice. A lot of attack speed, extra range. New lethal tempo is a mix of attack speed and on-hit damage. Nocturne doesn't care about the on-hit damage. He utilized the attack speed buff so well because of that bonus AD on the Q, and in general, he loves schmacking. If you've ever completed the experimental hexblade, then you know what I'm talking about. So right, for the runes, Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup, and then Eyeball Collection and Ultimate Hunter, giving us a little bit more fighting power and then more reward for getting a kill or assist. Nocturne's a bruiser, but he's also an assassin. He's trying to figure out who he is in life, but at least he has that cool coat, you know? So, whether you're playing as the bruiser or the assassin, both parts of the rune page is going to give you value. Because sometimes if you're snowballing, man, you could just build some lethality items, but by default, I think Stridebreaker's a pretty good build. If you're looking for like a standard one to build all the time. That's what I'll be building this game, as we're going to dive onto these carries like Kog'Maw. But then they have these really mobile characters like Kinnan and Hecarim. Stridebreaker really helps you against mobile characters because it gives you movement speed on that active and slows the enemy. So, that's what we'll be building towards. For the clear on Nocturne, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a better one than just a basic John full clear. The farm max works, don't get me wrong, but against Hecarim, this time, I don't want him to be able to take my respawn raptors if I simply look at a champion bot lane. Because whenever you're doing that farm max, you make it where you have to really be there in time. The farm max being starting on raptors, and then going to... Why did I pull this? I guess I'm smiting Gromp. Alright, Bob. 2 points into that Q increases our clear speed, more damage on the Q, more bonus AD. And as we're finishing the clear, we're on the bot side. Tahm Kench putting a ward gives me a good sign that Hecarim will be on the top side, so I probably don't have to fight him for the Scuttle Crab, which is nice since I spent my smite already. Now once you're done with your clear, you can entertain a player or two. You don't have to immediately get back to the camps. So often all the players I coach are copying like challenger players that say, immediately, get back to that, the Krugs are coming up, get back to them. And it's like, chill out, man. I'm gonna walk bot lane. The likelihood of this working out is pretty low, but it's not zero. Here we are. Thomas Tahm Kenchington, do you want to go in? Because there's going to be a price to pay. So I give the enemy an opportunity to make a mistake here. We have the flank, waiting for the minions. Oh, waiting for Tahm Kench to ever do anything. We can go ahead and just go onto the Kog'Maw, I guess. Q. Alrighty, well, that's that. And I'm helping. All I did was tank the turret. You can't do that on Krugs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like the play has to work out, but when you put yourself in position for the gank, then you give yourself the chance of it working out. You give yourself no chance if you don't show up. So, reset, back to the top side, 3 longswords, and to the Krugs. Meanwhile, Mr. Hecarim has accomplished nothing. Sitting in his room all alone. He said he was going to take a gap year for college, but in fact has just been waking up late and jacking off a little bit too much. And also not eating enough. And still stuck in platinum. JK, he's level 5 and has killed my bot lane. Well done. Now one thing with doing this path is that we'll get level 5 off our 2 camps. And then that will put us in position to contest the objectives, but this time, our bot lane's dead. So much for contesting the objectives. You know, let's play it somewhat offensively here. If Hecarim's going to get that dragon, I'm going to take his blue side camps. There's going to be a price to pay. Hopefully that ward didn't see me. But I'm not going to walk at this one because Lissandra could just E away. And right now we're at an interim. It's important that I'm making use of my time. I can't just be messing around. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to do this. I thought I'm not allowed in this area. I'm sorry. He just walks the wrong way. I know, guys. I know. It's a tricky situation, isn't it? Q. E. Alright. See you later. We got the Lissandra ulti. Yeah, Casante's balanced. You know, there's no such thing as a bad attack. That's what they say. Boots and a dagger. Listen, whenever you screw it all up, nothing to it but to do it again. Who's with me? I can't believe Hecarim didn't stop for the dragon. He had ganked bot and then just resets to his wolves. So now I'm going to reset to the objective here. On turn 2, it's about the objectives, the dragon and the void grubs. And since we just died topside, and so did Hecarim, their mid lane spent ult, mine didn't. So that gives me somewhat of an advantage. I'm going to start with the Scuttle Crab here, and then we'll see what we can do around the void grubs. Smite. Auto. Run. My laners haven't reset. Block that. Okay, okay, okay. I can kill the Lissandra in a second. Flash. Q. Well, it was worth a shot, eh? Man. Alrighty, well, just like last time. Listen, I'm from around the way. I want to take his raptors, but there's this fat guy here. Anyways, I'll be hitting level 6 off wolves. It is what it is, and then I can gank bot lane. We are truly jungling right now, Bob. I've killed my Talon. I've wasted my time, and it's time to get rewarded by killing the ADC, as God intended. As God intended, Kog'Maw. Ulti. Q. Auto. E. Auto. W. Don't even have to W. And just like that, we earned the dragon. I'm not going to double up on the Tahm Kench. That's the world's fattest man. Just like you, Bob. Wait, never mind. You don't eat enough. Never mind. The world's skinniest man. That's you, Bob. God bless. You know, God bless jungling. That's what they don't tell you, is that you can just skip camps and fight once you're level 5. That's what they don't. That's what the challenger guides don't tell you. Reset to those Krugs now! For the love of God! Like, you're not playing a tempo game in low elo, Bob. You're playing to kill the bad guy. And you have to position to kill the bad guy to kill him. He's not just gonna die on his own. You gotta do some schmoves, you know? You gotta throw a punch to hit him. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Stop talking. Alright. My bad. Oh, I spent my ulti. I did the objective. All this time that I'll spend farming while my ulti is down is also pretty efficient use of my time. So we want to stay on the map for a long time farming here. And in the meanwhile, these lanes will play out a little bit. Looks like Lissandra will go bot lane too.
An enemy has been slain.
Clean up Talon's wave since he's not here. Oh! Nice. More CS for me. Why would you ever ward that, Lissandra? Are you scared of me and my cool jacket or what? The ladies love it. That's what the mediocre looking lady at Hot Topic said when she sold me this jacket. And I believed her because that was the first girl that talked to me in days. Are you telling me she was just trying to get commission? Yeah. Let's clear these red side camps and get a reset. We're going to be level 8. We are higher CS than a Hecarim. We're doing good. Always skipping those camps. Now, this takes some mistakes from the enemy, sure, but we're both playing our chances. But my ADC's 5 kills, you know, so Kog'Maw doesn't win games. We know this. Dude, these commentaries are becoming Kog'Maw hate. If that champion's in the game, even I'm noticing, like, I shit on him every time. Alright, let's reset. Get our component items. And now, on this turn, there's no objectives. The Void Grubs come up, sure, but it's all about capitalizing on the lane you had priorly attacked. So that's going to be, honestly, the enemy jungle or bot lane. So let's go play bot side. We got Tiamat, Phage, and a dagger. It's a little bit more AD and some HP now. And movement speed when we hit him. Alrighty. Ulting a Lissandra is about the stupidest thing you can do. That guy don't die. Well, I'm in the jungle. This is always a weird place to be. The enemy mid has push. Smite. Yeah, I know. You're mad. Maybe. Talon has to walk into him, though. That's the thing. Ulti. Onto Tahm Kench. Onto Tahm Kench. Q. Nice. I avoid the Hecarim 1v1 and I help my bot lane. It's kind of whatever play. We just show up and clean up. I'm like a janitor that works at an elementary school. I don't do a whole lot until it's time to clean up that puke. So I just showed up and cleaned up the play. Wood grabs a spawn, but I got my Stride Breaker, so I think I'll reset after the Gromp here, and then get up there. That's going to be my life pretty soon, so we should probably get Merc Treads. I'm glad I saw that. Lysandra, Kennen, Tahm Kench, Kog'Maw, they all deal a lot of magic damage too. Stride Breaker gives us AD attack speed HP, and the active, that AoE damage now slows the enemy and gives us movement speed. So it's super, super, super good. And you'll see why. Because most of Nocturne's damage here is the auto attacks. So you got to be able to stay on top of him, W. Lulu needs to W the Lysandra there. Run. Alright. Thanks for coming, Lulu. Oh guys, the Void Grubs are dead, so the play's kind of over. Right, so Nocturne is mostly his Q. That gives you movement speed and that trail and bonus AD. And whenever you're hitting the bad guy, it's just auto attacks. So you need to be able to stay on top of him with the autos. And the movement speed you get from Stride Breaker is like unmatched in that utility. So that's why it's such an important item for Nocturne. Any of these stationary bruiser champions, that's just how it goes. You start gliding across the enemy in the fights. Alrighty, Dragon's coming up. My ulti's coming up. We're level 9. We have our item. We're strong. And it's time to fight. So by starting the dragon like this, we can pull the enemy into the river. It's way more likely to have a successful ulti than ulting them in lane. Come on, Lulu, get some vision. Ulti. Well, I didn't get my W off fast enough. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Come on, Lulu, W that guy. Let's see some CC. I'm zoning. Q. There's the Lysandra ulti. Kog'Maw's gonna be shitting on everyone. Stride Breaker, smack, 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 smack. We gotta get the hell out of here. Alrighty, Casante's balanced. Well, I kinda did my job as a bruiser. Just push the enemy back and then create a disjointed fight. It's definitely accomplished. Whoa. Heck, if Hecarim dies, he's so screwed. Oh, he's so screwed, Bob. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat his lunch. Boom. Raptors are dead. Into the Krug. Go ahead and leave that control word for later. In the meanwhile, too, we got that dragon, so we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, sorry. You don't have to do this, Lysandra. You do not have to do this. W, Stride Breaker. Run. Run. You can't have nothing around here. There's not even Krugs to defend, you dumbass. Run. Q. I have Lulu shield. Nice. Run. And Lord knows I'm taking that Gromp. Like, that's the thing. You're gonna have to come... You're gonna have to put me 6 feet under before I'm losing this Gromp. Ugh. More camps. Faster cars. Because we did that play, we earned the objective, but we hadn't farmed yet. It is our time to farm. This objective is out of my control. All of the camps are in my control. And if I just reset and show up, you know, it's not as good as just farming my camps here. Because it forces Hecarim's hand. He needs to do something successfully. And when they try to do something, I can still use my ulti. Noob down. Oh, one man should get so much value from right-clicking camps. Ulti. Turn off the lights a little bit. And then onto Kennen. Hugh, Stride Breaker. Noob down. Alrighty, Tahm Kench, can he die? That's what we want to know. The answer is easily yes. Dude, they're so screwed. So, right, I give them a little, and they FF. That's about right. That's about right. Final score 2-1-6. That's, yep. We give them a little room to operate. And then what do? Slam into my allies and die. Well played. That will put us at Diamond 2, 84 LP, final damage dealt 6,000. Mind you, this was a 16-minute game, with damage taken 17, Conqueror healing us 89, Coop dealing 130. We got the 5 Ultimate Hunter stacks too, so that saved us, or that gave us 31. I wish it showed how many seconds it saved on the ulti. That'd be way more useful for the stat, but right, that's the early game, I guess. The early game entering the mid game on Nocturne. So there's those certain times to fight and the certain times to farm, especially on turn 2 when the objectives are up. That's the reason you farm so much on turn 1. Well, at least you farm all of the camps, and then you have your chance for your one play. If that one play was successful, like it was bot lane, you can capitalize on it on turn 2 when it's time to fight for the objectives, but you have to capitalize on it with your team. So you pull them to the objective and then maybe fight. And then after that, you're going to be level 6. So then you use your ulti. If that ulti is successful, nice. Even if you just get a flash, that's a successful ulti. And then you can go back and farm your camps. Once you reset, there'll be no objective on turn 4. And you can ulti again. That same guy that you got his flash, it will still be down. And you get the ball rolling from there. You can kind of rinse and repeat from there. Or at the very least, it'll be good guidelines to keep you on to get started. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner, and click the link below to buy the Nocturne Jungle Pathing Guide. Bye-bye. This is exactly what I deserve for last game. We won too hard. What do I mean? Well, I have a Kog'Maw ADC. That's pretty bad. We got old TFT Kog'Maw in Booger Green. And then the enemy champion, Karthus, the best champion in the game, hard counters Nocturne, and he has exhaust. That is awesome. That is super fucking cool. And my best ulti target is the mid lane in Syndra. So we'll see what we can do, Bob. But we're gonna play our game, and you know, whatever happens, happens. We just gotta go out there and give them hell. Cause like, Karthus full clear speed, you can't compete with it. He fundamentally counters Nocturne. Nocturne dives in, Karthus doesn't care. Karthus QQ, you're dead. You can... Anyways. We'll be clearing down, and then our first play is going to be on bot side. And then that's just a flank on bot lane or a skirmish for the scuttle. That's all I can really play for. If that doesn't pan out, then we always have the like second half of the first turn. Play on the top side, in which I could affect mid lane or top lane, but it most likely would be top lane, because Darius is a champion that has to trade. Just doing a regular clear. Syndra flashed, that's good to know. And I'll save my smite, because no matter what I do, I'm not faster than Karthus on the clear. It's not like you want to rely on getting lucky with him not using a smite, but there's literally no value in using it. My bot lane's pushed in, and so is my mid lane. So the bot side scuttle is basically out of our control. So much for a play down there. If you walk at that lane, and then there's a single ward or Karthus is there, the whole game sucks. Like Asante solo kills Darius. Alright. Yeah, my laners are better. That means I'm a better jungler. So we just concede bot side, take the top side scuttle, and now I'm in position for the Karthus respawn Raptors if he started these, or to flank mid lane eventually here. This will be my only option of a play on turn 1. Okay, I'm gonna Q towards her. Damn it, she walked away. Come on, you have to CS, right? Come on. Yeah, she's gonna play all the way to the right side. Alrighty, peace. Bye-bye. Longsword, and a dagger. And to the top side. Hextech Alternator, or Hextech, what the hell? Experimental Hexblade is probably better this game, giving me more movement speed. I don't need the Stride Breaker against these guys because they won't be moving so much. Whereas the Experimental Hexblade gives me the movement speed, gives me the attack speed, and pretty much the same stats as Stride Breaker. I'm gonna go top lane since my top laner has already won these trades. And I still have this red buff for now. Darius wants to crash this wave and take a big fight into the Cassante. We're gonna ruin his life. Never mind. Never mind, he's walked away. We do have the Talon flank here. Q. E, W. Smack. Nice. If we spell shield his W, or if we spell shield his Q, then the Darius doesn't heal as much. Alright, back to my camps. It's weird that these raptors are up, but I don't have a lot of time to spend here. As I spent some time on the mid play, and then some more time on that top play. The two longswords and the dagger speeds up the clear. The dagger is so underrated. We run that alacrity for the same reason. It gives you a dagger for free. And just more attack speed simply means faster clear. And so much of what you do in the early game, no matter how you want to play, is clearing the camps. For Mr. Nocturne. My laners are pushed in, that's a ginormous wave, so I'm not even concerned with the Void Grubs. My main deal is clean up my camps for now and see where the cards fall. Karthus starts the Void Grubs. Now that's a different story, because I will so easily be able to walk at him on those Void Grubs. So let's go contest. Looks like Talon is on the same deal. Talon loves killing the easiest Karthus. Well, Braum's here. Oh, Darius is dead. This is good so far. Q. There's the smite. Flash E. Schmack. Schmack. W. Schmack. Q. Schmack. Schmack. Now don't stand on top of Karthus. We know this. Like, don't chase Singed. Okay. And then I'll clean up the Void Grubs, and with blue buff I'll be level 6. Lol. I mean, maybe I could have killed the Braum, but it's a whole Braum. It's a whole Braum on top of a Karthus. Being full HP and just, you know, playing it normal, that sounds better to me. Looks like Lucian trades 1 for 2 in the bot side. Kog'Maw's a good champion. Right, I could ulti top lane right here. So I can overstay and ulti top if he continues to push. Do I have enough distance? I do. So here's the distance on the ulti. We have to wait for Cassante to really start some trades. I might as well walk up a little further too. This wave is pushing towards Darius. Maybe this sucks actually. The wave was pushing towards Darius, Bob. There's the shove. Ulti. QEW. Schmack. Schmack. No such thing as a bad attack, that's what they say. Now Mr. Karthus had cleared towards the bot side, so that's a TP top? What? So I'm going to take his red side camps for him taking the dragon right now. We're going to have to wait for them to spawn. If they even spawn. Regardless, I get a red buff, but hopefully there's raptors for me too. Yeah, Karthus goes into my red side, he's thinking the same thing. So we're playing for farm. The ulti is down, the objectives are down, it's time to farm again. If you play for anything else, you're wasting your time. Whenever you're farming, farm quick, spin that E, spin the Q. You got no better use of it. And then, because the sooner you cast one Q, Bob, get this, the next one comes up faster. And the next one, and the next one. And all of a sudden, you've cleared 4 camps faster than a noob Nocturne. Uno, dos, tres. Pretty close to the experimental hexblade. Looks like Karthus didn't even take all of my camps. Unless he was fast enough. But you never know with that guy. So I'll just pick up all the components and then path it down towards bot lane again. Blasting one. And that's the thing about Kog'Maw players. They're very creative with the builds. You know, because you gotta be creative with something because the champion sucks so much. Talon takes skill. Oh, check it out. Spell Shield. Increasing my clear speed. Whenever you Spell Shield an ability, it gives you bonus attack speed. Low. If I had to guess, Syndra will look to shove mid. Now she's going to use her shove on the wave. But if she hits the turret, then I can ulti. If she doesn't hit the turret, then I can just clear the wave. Yeah, she's not hitting the turret. I'm going to have to stop your recall, man. Sorry, it's the law. W-E. Miss me. Miss me. Back to the camps. Although my ulti is up, it's not like I have to force it. The ulti is simply a tool. Whenever a play happens, we can reactively go towards it. We're still playing for the farm for now, so that we're as strong as possible when those next objectives spawn. Speaking of which, with the component items, we got Tunneler and Phage. These are a lot stronger first item components whenever you're building into the experimental Hexblade compared to Stridebreaker, because they give you so much more HP. 250 on Tunneler and 200 on Phage. I guess Karthus did have enough time. Nice, engage. Wait for that dash. QE, smack, 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 smack. Run! Ouch, ouch. Miss me. Oh! That one turn back was so fucking beast. To suck myself off a little bit, I was like, okay, if I get hit by all these Qs, by default running backwards, I'm dead. So let's try this one. It didn't work. Lol. Skill shots required for Karthus this time. Clean up that one camp. I'm not going to stop for Raptors. The Void Grubs are up, so let's get up there. Experimental Hexplate and yeah, some Merc Treads. Yeah, give me some Merc Treads. To the top side. Experimental Hexplate giving us 40 AD, 20% attack speed, 450 HP, which is more than the Stridebreaker. And then the passive gives us 30 ultimate ability haste. That comboed with the other passive that gives us bonus attack speed and movement speed whenever we ulti. So it packs more into the ulti, and that's more useful against these mage champions like Karthus and Syndra, because I ult them, and they probably mitigate it. So then I can have some movement speed to actually stay on top of them or run away, and then run back into the fight. So it gives me options. And as you know in gaming, the more options you have, simply the better. I could probably teach an ape to like play Hearthstone, for example. Through like shock therapy, like, you know, he plays the wrong card. I bet I could fix him. That was some easy Void Grubs. We got 4 of them. There's no point of ulting at Syndra solo mid lane. I don't have the damage myself unless she's hitting the turret. They are collapsing bot lane. Guys, don't walk into that. The Kog'Maw and the Talon are so low, so it's not even really worth to move towards that. So what I'll do instead is use my ulti top lane, I think. Darius is the champion where whenever you gank him in lane, it's very bad because he's supposed to win lane. Very bad for the Darius. Let's play for Karthus' top side and then avoid that bot because my bot lane's so low. So yeah, the more you hunt down these camps, the more you actually aim at them. You'd be surprised at the opportunities that's there for you. Versus just like staring at the problem bot side. There's no Krug, there's no Darius. Now guys, I want to use my ulti because I have 30 ultimate ability haste. There we go. We got a guy hitting the turret. All agents, collapse on him. Ulti, Q, auto, E, auto. I even spell shielded his Q just to add insult to injury. They'll show you to try to do something, stupid bastard. We're taking Karthus' food before we go back to that Rift Herald. He's already a skinny guy, and we're going to make sure that he is dead in the afterlife. All the camps are done. I'm surprised no one's up here. Look at that, 40 seconds on the ulti. Super normal cooldown now. Smite this initially, and then W. Oh, there's no point to smite it initially if I don't get it to swing. You do that so that it gets super low, and then if it's low, it will do the swing and open its eye again. But if the Rift Herald auto attacks you, then you get the debuff. That makes you deal 50% reduced damage. And just like that, my ulti's up again. It's not like we have to blast it off. As per usual, it's just, if the opportunity's there, we don't care. We're casting it. On Syndra, show on that wave. And there's no way she's gonna show on the wave if we're walking over. Count them, 2 wards. Ulti this guy. EW, smack, smack. Q, run. Flash. They got Lucian coming too. This is not an easy fight. But we have K'Sante, the world's best champion. Oh, run. Once Lucian dashes, then he's so dead. Nowhere to run, Lucian. E. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Auto. Syndra, what are you thinking, huh? What's your gambit here? Ouch. Please don't ult me. Please. Okay. My bad. My bad. That's your gambit. Just dump it all on me. Okay. Let's recall. Merc are so bad, though. Your Honor, they barely have CC. Like, let's do Ninja Tabby. And then just, you know, just the Maw of Malmortius. Like, who cares? We're super fed. The enemy's screwed. I can't buy Blue Trinket because I have the Rift Herald? Man. Well, Bob, this Rift Herald will help us take some turrets. And, yeah, we just got a whole lot more AD, some magic resist, and some armor. And now the way that we have to push our lead, once you have that level 11 as Nocturne, the rotation becomes something like this, where you do 1 quadrant of your jungle, and then you go and attack the enemy. Because your ulti will be up so often. The ulti's on a 70-second cooldown right now. And if you're not up the map, you want to be able to do an ulti if your team's winning this hard, because you'll be too far away from them. Farm a little bit, and now we can just blast one off. I wish I had Blue Trinket. Blue Trinket in spots like this is so beast. Because you spot the enemy that's like playing super safe. I'll go ahead and drop the Rift Herald on the top lane, because this turret's worth a lot of gold. Slam it. Spawn some funny guys. Alrighty, slam it. They're playing for Dragon. We do not care. Ulti. EW. Q auto. Auto. Smack. Nice shove, but not enough. And we'll be taking your inhib, guys. Good luck on that Dragon. I don't think you guys know you're losing. K'Sante, where are you going? Oh, God. I'm using my E. I'm so dead. Ouchie, mama. We won the dragon fight. Now, the Maw of Malmortius is super specific to the game. Maw of Malmortius gives us AD, ability haste, magic resist, and a spell shield based on our bonus AD and Omnivamp. That spell shield helps us against that Karthus and the Syndra damage. Specifically, because they just dump all their damage once they're about to die. And then we'll build into the Black Cleaver next. And with the Ninja Tabby, I mean, that's good enough tankiness against the Lucian. The opener that I had where I took the turret shots and whatnot, that'll do it. Alright, it's all about the Baron now. So, I mean, hell, my ulti's back up. My ulti's back up. Let's get red buff, give that to everyone, and then fight for the Baron. No matter if I farmed all these camps, it doesn't matter. I'm already level 12. I have my 2-item spike. The enemy's screwed. We have advantage. It's time for the Baron. The worst thing you can do in a spot like this as the Nocturne is continue to farm. Nothing to farm for, Bob. A lot of stuff to take. Not a lot to farm for. Listen, I gotta do some investigations. No Karthus allowed to just walk in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that blast cone, sorry. Yep, alrighty. Guys, stay on the Baron. Ulti. We have so much distance on this shit. Noob down. Guarantee that the jungler is dead. And that's that. Kog'Maw players are good, and that's the thing. You pushing mid to take the turret instead of doing Baron to take the turret is real cool, and you are cool. Because Kog'Maw has so much DPS, dude. Like, I deal okay damage, but like, it's not the same. Dude. We're getting TP'd on. Dude. Awesome. W. Kog'Maw players are good. Dude, they have an angle on Baron right now with K'Sante dead and I'm low, and they know it. He's failed ADC. That does not have any excuse of being mid lane for 50 years right there. I'll farm some camps in the meanwhile. No, please don't do Baron. Thank you. Thank you. Monkey see, monkey do. They could do Baron right now, but they push mid. God bless. I'm just farming all that I can before I reset. So that I'm as strong as possible. If the game's gonna go longer, we need to have some items though. Buy my components for me. Give me a control ward to that Baron. No time to waste. Their Darius is dead. And we all spent our gold, so we're still stronger than them. We're winning. Stuff like this is just super stupid time wasters. That's why North America will never win Worlds, but don't mention that. Ulti. E, W, smite, auto, moving, Q. I'm not staying in the thick of it right here. Everybody knows that would be a bad play. Yeah. And then re-engage, kill the guy, get some HP. To the Baron. So I ulti in, get the fear on the Karthus, kind of just run away instead of slapping him because I'd take too much damage. Let's just group on Kog'Maw, fuck it, Kog'Maw players are good! Kog'Maw players are good! I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Just push the turret. Who needs Baron? Not me. Let this be a lesson in going with the flow, Bob. If I was stuck on the Baron, right, then I'd be taking the L for it. Run! But instead, I got a mid turret. Did I want a mid turret? No. But you can't really ask for the gifts you receive in life, now can you? Can I please be a famous singer? No. Alrighty, guys, I'm doing Dragon. Got a question. Who's gonna stop me, huh? Kog'Maw doing his thing. that stat of objective damage dealt is going to be so low for him. Coming in. Nice, I spell shielded the Braum ulti. You can cast the spell shield and the Q as you're arriving. If you don't cast either, well, that's a shame. Alrighty, I'm pushing with my team. I would love to take Baron, but that's not necessary. Not in these parts. Move down. Push, push, push. Ow. I'm going back into the thick of it just to get this damage. Shorty. Smite. Q. Smack. Smack. W. Nice. Just kiting it out a little bit. Orange attack speed off the ulti. Final score 4-1 and 12. With Maw shielding us 600. GG, I guess. GG quite. Listen, Leona gets an honor. Talon gets an honor. Cassante gets an honor. Oh, looks like I ran out of honors for you. Too bad. Kog'Maw players are good. Oh, if it's not the build, if it's not their items, if it's not their play, it's them randomly just always pushing mid. Hitting Baron was never an option. Fact. That will put us at Diamond 1, 6 LP. Hey, I was looking at that. Final damage dealt, 10,000. Let's see that objective damage dealt. Where's it at? Total damage to objectives. Oh, Kog'Maw dealing basically the lowest. Oh, really? Fucking meanwhile. Who hits turrets? Me. Who hits dragons? Me. Alrighty, Bob. Listen, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck with your teammates when they play like this, man. It's all Jesus. I'll see you in the next game. Alrighty, welcome to game 3. Who gave me these runes? Be honest. Be honest. Who gave me... What is this? Yone runes? On the same account, Bob. I mean, having some useless runes on Nocturne isn't the worst. We got some classics. It's more so what we actually got in the rune page, okay? We got Alacrity Coop. Awesome. I don't even think this rune does anything for the jungle. Absorb life. Total healing. 1. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, Fleet of Footwork does give us some movement speed. We're playing into Kindred, one of the worst matchups of all time for Nocturne. You ulti in, she keeps them alive. That's pretty bad. And then we got Bone Plating. That blocks some damage. Unflinching makes it where we take less damage when we're CC'd. So yeah. They're not useless, but they're also not useful, so... So who cares? I mean, if it's a little bit of nothing on both sides, whatever. I'm not going to put a point in my Q or my E yet until I see if Kindred has invaded my blue and Gromp. It's one of her main moves. We're also not going to pull the wolves that way either for the same reason. She can smite the wolf over the wall and then beat me up. She didn't invade, hot dog. 2 points in the queue. And then we'll save that smite for Scuttle Crab. Every lane but mid has died before I'm done with Gromp, so that's a good start. That's a standard operation here. Job's done on the clear and the Katarina's chunked. I don't necessarily have a play, but my question is, where is Kindred's play? She doesn't have a gank top, so she would surely look mid. So that's where I could counter, rather than having my own attack. But I have to wait for my opportunity. And if no opportunity comes, it's a real bummer. Here's Kindred. Finally finishing that scuttle. Starting her recall. Katarina, I love you. Q. Nice chain. E, W, auto, flash. Oh!
An enemy has been slain. Executed.
It's an execute. They both have TP and we got the Katarina's flash, so it's something. They caused both of our flashes, though. I swear, if I had Conqueror, I would have had extra AD, and I bet, like, any little extra damage would have added there. Longsword. Another longsword. Control ward. To the top side. Kindred is much faster on the tempo here, and she'll definitely be ganking bot. Whoa! She's ganking top. We've reset top lane.
Has been slain.
Mordekaiser was born to die. It's gonna be a huge wave top. This is definitely weird. Oh, he has TP. I do have smite for the mark here as well. Kindred, we love you. If he's not showing up, then we don't have to spin the smite. Okay, to the wolves. I'm not seeing any gank. I'm kind of thinking that boots would have been better, but I guess we'll see. Because boots would allow me to get in range of the Kindred. Because now she'll be on the bot side. She'll be on the bot side because that's where her camps are. Hi guys. Hi guys. Alrighty. Now I'm not going to enter the river. That's a dangerous place to be. The enemy bot lane has vision. So I'm going to migrate over to the Void Grubs, as that seems a whole lot more viable. That respawn scuttle will give me level 6 as well. And then we want to put that control word right there every single time. Set you up for good Void Grubs and a happy life. Smite. Auto. Q. W. Run. Alrighty, job's done. Ulti. Q. E. Nice flash by him. The Aatrox is coming, so this guy thinks he has the kill. Not enough juice this time. It's kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I go in, I'm screwed by Aatrox. If I don't go in, Blanc doesn't get the kill. Kindred lives with just a little bit though, so. Mr. Aatrox, the world's tankiest man. You know how this goes. You just slam jams. Even if I trade like 30 autos, it doesn't particularly matter. Q. Smack. Schmack. 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 W. Schmack. Schmack. No slam jam on that one. I'll keep farming my camps here. My ulti down, it's my sole duty. I can re-engage at the end there because Aatrox's ulti is expiring. His abilities are coming back up, sure, but my LeBlanc had respawned and was in position for the fight. Overall, though, I have good CS, and I'm in a position to like power up and then try to get some sort of advantage with the LeBlanc. That's what I'm seeing. Step 1, power up. Step 2, wait for the enemy to make a mistake. Step 3, punish. Now, what mistake would a Kindred make when she has ulti, man? I didn't even notice either. I had useless runes in that fight. I didn't even notice. In peace, Mordekaiser. Bot should do the dragon with me here. We might be a little bit too slow. Also misplayed by using my smite. Ezreal players are good. Kog'Maw players are good. Save the E in case the enemy would come. I guess I'll save my smite as well. That Kimtech Dragon deals more damage when it gets low. It's always a bother to take. Yeah, she'll take every component and some boots and a control ward. Thank you very much. To the top side. TMFH dagger boots. Control ward. Thank you very much. To the top side because our camps are coming up, but maybe I should pull a Kindred maneuver and go bot here. Just reset to the total opposite side because I definitely don't have a play on the top side. So I've lost some time, but the idea is here. Maybe if I could find the Katarina as well, I'd be in business. Ulti. E. Tiamat. Auto. Q. I mean, that works out. I'll take that because Katarina will be crossing back to mid lane because she had ganked bot. There's a ward right there, and here's the Kindred. Hi, guys. Right there. TP, hot dog. Let's just get an assist on that guy and then Q. Oh, I've taken both of them, Bob. This isn't what I wanted. E, auto, auto, auto. I mean, pretty well played by Katarina. Run! You'll never catch me alive, you damn stupid, dumb idiot. Q. W-E. Tiamat, auto. Noob down. Run! I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't get away. We definitely need Ninja Tabi, that's for sure. So, Stridebreaker, Cloth Armor, and a Ruby Crystal. The Ruby Crystal is more tankiness. We have as much damage as we're going to get from our points in our Q and then the Stridebreaker itself. Why am I liking the Fleet of Footwork? Look at I mean, the healing total is kind of a lie. It's healing on the camps, but like that movement speed in the fights doesn't feel bad at all. Did I just find the Nocturne Runes of the Summer? Guess I'll wait for red buff. Whoa. Katarina's gonna push this wave because LeBlanc's on cooldown, so I can try to punish like this. Use stride, E, schmack, 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 Q. That took a lot longer than I thought it would.
You have been slain. Enemy double kill.
Crap, Ola. I mean, it's not the worst play, but damn, it's not good. My red buff's begging to die right now, and I'm not there to kill it. What if another man came by and killed that red buff? Kindred is cool. Kindred is cool. Oh, chain misses. That will seal the deal. I'm gonna wait for the Ninja Tabi. Blue trinket. Should I just start calling them plated steel caps, man? Like, what is that? Plated steel caps. PS. Like, what is that, man? What am I even... So it's time to clear all of the camps. When you do a play and die, you have the responsibility of clearing all your damn camps. They give you catch-up XP, my ulti is on cooldown. And yeah, there's no good reason to fight. all of these align. Corki is such a lame champion lately. If he's on your screen, he can just Valkyrie forward and kill you. I can only imagine Ezreal versus a Corki Nami right now. Okay. Rest in peace. The dragon's up, sure, but ulti on cooldown. ADC is top lane. Katarina, we got a question. Get back here. Ouchie mama. Might as well start the fight. Kindred doesn't have ulti. Blue trinket. For the wall? I just need a ward. Nice one. Dump everything on this guy. The easiest fight ever. He really thought. He got obliterated right there. Kindred, do you have any camps for me? Guys, that's a whole Aatrox. That's a whole Aatrox.
An ally has been slain.
Nami's defending that red buff, okay. The whole Aatrox is down. I will defend you. Q. Stride breaker. Schmack, schmack. And then we're saving that E because he's not turning at all. About all I can do in the fight because I can't run at their bot lane. Alright, he plays over, back to the camps. We're going to hit level 11 and get our red smite completed. More damage, more ultis. Let's just reset off the Krugs. Like last time. That Rift Herald's out of our control since the lanes are where they are. Holy moly. The Mordekaiser is 0 and 7, Bob. Putting it down. Experimental Hexblade seems pretty bad here. Phage, Ruby Crystal, off we go. We don't need attack speed, we don't need movement speed, we need some damage and stats. Black Cleaver will give us that. We get more HP, more movement speed, and more HP on that Ruby Crystal. We'll let them have the Rift Herald, and then keep farming for now. What we're waiting for is for probably some side lane plays, honestly. It's going to be hard to take any fight around mid lane, because the Aatrox can show up. In the side lane, there'll be one guy, that makes fights easier. And then there won't be an Aatrox, because he doesn't have TP. Right now, he's flanking mid lane from top lane so easily. Unless, like, there he is. There he is with his 1 billion HP. Fine. Katarina, I can actually kill you. It's so crazy how much damage the LeBlanc deals. That's why I ulti the Aatrox immediately. It's like, it's not even a thought. LeBlanc's there. She'll kill him if I start it, so. Whereas I'd have to solo kill that Katarina. It would take forever. Kindle Gem, Control Ward, nothing special. Whoa. They're just barely living. What we can do is try to attack the mid turret to punish the enemy bot lane basically dying. Only the Ezreal had half a brain cell. Instead of taking the fight into them like this. I'm zoning. Please don't hit me. Ha! Noob down. You know what they say, if it works, it works. get slammed. Cute. Nice. The spell shield really ruins the Aatrox's life. You can't land the damage at the right time. And then I get my fear off. Like, you can't mitigate my fear at all. Aatrox is actually weak to DPS whenever he's CC'd as well. The Nocturne has a good matchup in that sense when he's winning the play against him. But if Nocturne's not winning the play, then Aatrox beats Nocturne. You just get slam jammed and can't move when you're trying to take... I suppose it's whoever attacks who. If I attack him, I'm losing. If he attacks me, he's losing. Stalemate. Oh, this thing levels up. Guys, are they on Baron? Let me know. Nope, they're definitely on Dragon. Can we fight Dragon? Definitely not. But let's stick around. My whole team's here. It's not of much use to just recall. Turn the lights off. On to Corki. Flash. Run. No one's dying on their team, Bob. Maybe I chose the wrong target. I probably should have hit the front line.
An ally has been slain.
Black Cleaver, Control Ward. The only thing to round out this build is going to be... Well, maybe I should just go Randuin's.
Godlike.
They have crit on this guy and this guy. Hey guys, I'll walk right back towards that dragon. I don't care. We got nothing better to do with our time. Oh, close. I'll walk right at these guys. Phew. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him.
You have been slain.
Well, we got one of them. It's always going to be that burst damage whenever we go in. Corki's now physical damage too, so the Randuin's is pretty good value. It's kind of odd though, if I got any magic resist at all, it does well. Ay. Let's just get a Ruby Crystal and figure it out later. Ruby Crystal, Control Ward. Yeah, I'll reset to this same fight for the third time. Phew. Noob down. Katarina probably comes to clean it up. Ulti. Phew. Stride. Schmack. Schmack. Maybe I should wait for her to kill the Mordekaiser in that case. Because she can dash away once the Mordekaiser's dead. My ulti. And I have no ultimate hunter. My only CDR is on the Black Cleaver. Rest in peace. Hey, yay. Okay. Close. Run. It's so important to stay alive in a fight like that because Ezreal starts it by dying. We can't really turn on to anyone, and if I'm alive, I can try to steal the Baron. If I steal the Baron, we got a chance. So they start it right now, 24. It takes them 15 seconds. So we'll put our blue trinket at 12. In. Oh. I would have been better suited just ulting in early. It's weird though because they can turn, but since I ulted onto the Aatrox, he was running away from the Baron. I was so accurate on the timings too, I just ulted early. Or I blue trinketed early, just in case. LeBlanc, I'm trying my best, but LeBlanc, our bot lane is 4 and 17, our top lane is 3 and 19, that makes them 7 and 26, 7 and 26, very hard to compete against.
Enemy rampage.
The enemy's gold is so spread evenly too that me and LeBlanc are very single target. So, killing everyone, pretty impossible. Whenever the Kindred gets a lead like this and our team pushes, there's no way to compete in the farm. So what we have to do is leverage our plays over that. We'll clean up the farm like when it's time, but... she's gonna get the kill like last time, so I should save my ulti. Question mark. Smite, Strikebreaker E. And then there's no way I can chase, I don't have the juice. There's too many people behind them. Finish this kill, get the E onto the Aatrox. Don't get slammed. Q. Run. If I could cut the wave, that's my best play. And then like a shitty flank right here to set up the LeBlanc. Flash, Strikebreaker, EW. Deal as much damage as I can and no one dies. Alright. That versus like standing around as they're sieging, that's my best bet. We deal some damage. Pickaxe. Alright. Mordekaiser in. Damn it, they walked away. He's trying his best. And he's gone. Well, this will probably be the last fight for us. Let's let it rip here. Any teammates? Q. That jump away is so lame for me. Ouch. Alrighty, GG. Counter matchup, all losing lanes. It is what it is. There's those certain risks to take, though. Like where I flanked mid lane. I mean, it's nothing pretty, but spots like that. It's time to like have some impact, and no amount of farming is really going to compensate it. Holy! Spin to the mid game, even when you're losing, you still fight all the same. Sometimes there'll be that... The exception would be that you get a power farm because you're turbo fed. That's not how it was this game. We were a tool for the LeBlanc, and LeBlanc can't solo carry this, guys. It is what it is. Fleet of Footwork healing us 3,000. Absorb Life healing us 700. Alright. Bone Blading blocking 800. Alright. Well, Bob, at least you were here with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.